What's up guys, ShijiAK here, back with another VOD review. Today we are doing another game from ShijiAK, the player that we VOD reviewed last time. They were in the Last Chance Qualifier, and I think they do it in like a day 1, day 2 kind of thing. But they are in day 2, or whatever the second day is, and I'll just spoil it. They did very well in day 2. So I wanted to review some of their games because I think they'll be at Worlds, I would have to imagine, if they did so well in the LCQ. I guess we'll see. I don't know exactly how the format works, but yeah. So we have a Guardians opener with an Ezreal carry. I love this opener personally. I'd love to just get the Twitch in here personally. Go for, add Twitch. The only problem is our item slams are highly suspect from this spot, right? There's really nothing that you would love to slam here. I guess we'll see what our augment is first, and then we can think more about this. I mean, Ricochet seems like impossible to take here. Oasis seems impossible to take here. This is Oasis, right? Yeah, 18%, I think so. And then either way, this seems impossible to take here. And then Ascension also, I mean, it seems like the only one that's reasonable to take, right? If you're taking Ascension, it's interesting because this almost could look like a Syfen Shi Oh Yu game. The item slams are just a bit awkward, right? Like you could slam Edge of Night here, and then take this, and then play into Syfen Shi Oh Yu. The problem is that Ezreal isn't really the best holder of all the Syfen Shi Oh Yu items. You don't really want to put like a Titans or a BT on him. But this actually seems most reasonable. Take Ascension, slam Edge of Night Guinsoo. And, you know, Ezreal actually holds Guinsoo very well. We did actually hold the Aphelios, but still, I don't know. Yeah, I like the level here. You can wait to slam the item, because it is kind of a big commitment. So, like, if you look at this first fight and it doesn't look like it's going to swing the fight, you could not slam it. You could also slam Gunblade if you want to play towards AP, but I really... like, a Gunblade on an Ezreal one is really not that inspiring of an opener for me. He's going to slam just the rod so far. I think that's reasonable. We also don't need to slam anything else to win this fight. We should never lose. We have an upgraded unit, and they're playing Astrals, though their Augment is kind of nice, does some damage. Like holding the Karma. Hold the Ez here. Nothing to be done, right? I mean, theoretically, you could get in Zeri plus Senna here, but I don't know if that's even better, honestly. Yeah, a lot of scouting. I mean, scouting, always good. I didn't see too many people like hard committed to certain comps. Oh, and I love this. He's getting ready to slam the Edge of Night if this fight gets scary whatsoever. But, yeah, it's a bit scary. Okay, he decides to slam it. I don't actually know if he even got the proc off on it. Okay, he goes for the Edge of Night slam. I think this is great. So you just go for Edge of Night. Best case scenario, you can get a Guinsoo slam out here. Yeah, like 16 people took Jeweled Lotus, so it seems like a very easy Syfen Shi Oh Yu game. You could even hold this, it's Jax, right? And then sell the Braum instead. I like that a lot. Maybe you could find some way to get... You're probably never getting Jade in. It's to me a bit awkward to hold onto this Jax, actually, but that's okay. We can make it work. You could think about leveling here, but there's not really much to level for. So I think it doesn't really make sense to level here. Sell the Braum. Yeah, even pick up the Wukong for some Jade angle. The only problem is we are last pick, so finding a bow seems very difficult. Yep, it's already gone. We don't really want another rod. I would take the Chain Vest here if possible. The other one, the Cloak is also not too bad. Because we already have Edge of Night, so Chain's like a little bit lower value. Okay, Kiana seems great. That is, yeah, the best possible unit that we could add here. Either that or like a Sejuani. Scouting, would love to see it. You want Ezreal on sort of like the opposite side. Like if they're here, you'd prefer Ezreal to be here. So actually we're on the wrong side versus this guy, but maybe that's okay. Slam the Chain Vest into Leona makes perfect sense. Just give her a little bit more tankiness early on. Close fight, but with Ascension we should have it, right? Nice. You couldn't even hold the Kaisa, yeah, but I don't really want to play Kaisa from this angle. But see, like, the problem's gonna... I mean, I guess we can still hold on the Jax. Oh my god, what a shot. Oh, that's so good. I think you should have waited to build the Ez, though. Just to, you know, kill people. I think that it's definitely optimal, right? I mean, you should definitely build the Kiana as well, but get too excited and build the Ez first. What are we gonna sell here? Maybe these two guys and hold on to the Jax. That's what I would do personally. I think holding on to the Jax makes a lot of sense because we're definitely angling for Syfen Shi Oh Yu. Wait, did we lose this fight with those double upgrades? Wow. Okay, well then we have to sell Jax, right? Oh, wow. That's wild to me that we actually hold all these units. I mean, like, the Karma pair is nice for sure, but I feel like I thought it would always just be make 20 here. Because you could just sell like Karma Jacks and just hope the Jacks will come back. Are we really playing Karma 2 next round? This is a really interesting choice to hold on to this pair. I mean, we end up getting Nasus too. We have the Gnar. I mean, he really wants to hold on to these Jade units, which makes sense, right? Wonder if I'll hold the Gnar as well here. I mean, I guess it depends on the gold. But I mean, like, it's like we have these 4 units upgraded already, so it's kind of awkward. Like, how would we ever even get Jade in? That's what I don't completely understand from this play. Another Rod here. That definitely makes playing okay, he immediately sims Archangels. So we're not going to play. We're definitely not going to play Syfen Shi Oh Yu from this angle. Or, I mean, I guess we could, but seems a little bit bad. I don't actually know what Mirage is this game. I guess once he gets in, we can figure it out if he ends up playing Mirage. But it could definitely be a Mirage angle. So, I don't really want Edge of Night on my Deja. I don't think this combination of items goes on any unit, ever. I'm trying hard to think of a single one that would like it. There's not really. You know, you could, in a pinch, put it somewhere. He doesn't make gold here? Okay, I was gonna say, like, what? You have to make gold here, right? Ultra Heroic Presence. I don't think we can do this. I was like, what if it's an Israel reroll game? But there's no shot, right? I think Sunfire Board's the only one that makes any sense. I would be shocked if he took one of the other two. I have no clue what he's angling for if he takes the other two. I mean, this kind of blows with Sunfire Board, it's true. And Heroic Presence would be great with Sunfire Board, but you just can't play it from this angle. Yeah, you just have to take Sunfire Board. We hit the Show You. It'd be such a good Show You game if we had more reasonable items. But it doesn't... I don't really see how you can play Show You from here. I think we have to angle for Mirage, probably. Unless the Mirage is something terrible. In which case, like, if it's Electro Charge or Pirate's Greed, then I don't know what we're angling. But if it's anything else, I feel pretty comfortable angling Mirage from here. Edge of Night, ideally, can go on Yasuo later, but the problem is prior to Yasuo, there's not a really good holder of it. It's not very good on like Zippy or anything like that. So I'm actually interested to see what we do with this Edge of Night. I guess you could put it on Asia. Or maybe there's some completely different angle. You know, I mean, if you keep winning, theoretically, you can go like Fast 9 Dragons. But that seems like a tall task. Our board is not that broken. If we had a different second item, if we had like Archangels plus like Hodge on Ez, or like maybe even Gwinsu, then I could think more about a potential Fast 9. But I think the Edge of Night is really just not that optimal of an Ez item, so I'd be surprised if we went Fast 9 from here. But I mean, still, we're 96 HP, a ton of gold here. It's not impossible. Find like an Itis or something. God, this guy is scouting so much, it is making me go crazy. AG would be good, right? I mean, I still don't know what the Mirage is, so it's hard to say completely. He's going for Gwinsu, but ends up taking JG. Okay, maybe it's Spell Sword. Then I'm not, you know, I have no. We have 3 Guardian in here. I mean, it's 36 to level here, and there's not much to level 4. But if you had another Guardian here, I would definitely consider going level 7. This is a Yone reroll angle, maybe, but they're not actually playing, you know, they don't have scope weapons or anything. They just have the RFC. Kind of interesting. Honest, kind of crazy. Too. But are you building this? I just hold on to the Zippy here. I don't know. I mean, unless they are really interested. Like, if they build Gnar here, they are interested in playing Syfen Shi Oh Yu, but, like, you would have held this Shi Oh Yu and found a way if you're actually interested in playing that angle, right? These items just don't look very good for Syfen Shi Oh Yu. Like, theoretically, you can put the Archangels on Jace, but not really ideal. Like, imagine if we had some kind of healing on this Ez, or if you had, like, CB as an augment instead of this Sunfire board. Oh, our board would be actually so gross. But the Edge of Night just doesn't do any work. Still, though, we have some amount of gold. We're really not that rich, all things considered. Now, being 6 with 50 gold here and like halfway pre-leveled to 7 is not that much. Yeah. It gets Shimmer in, but we slim. Don't really like. Yeah, I didn't really see the reason for this Rod Slim on Ez, and now it like kind of bites you unless you can find like a unit to move the... But you see, like, now there's no one... Like, Ez would hold this this item so well. I think that was just a mistake. Just put the rod on Ez. Because now, like, we have to put this on Twitch. We rolled a bit and hit literally nothing. I imagine rolling for the, Did it ever be Zaya? No. Well, I mean, not impossible. I don't really love any of these items. Well, I guess you could salvage bin. And that allows you to build different stuff. You could build, like, IJG with salvage bin. Wait, no, you couldn't. I mean, you'd have to get another glove, but eventually you could. We don't have the second glove here. Like, we have so many swords, actually. Salvage bin allows you to pivot out of some of your more awkward items. I think it's a pretty reasonable take here. It's just, I still don't know what exactly we're pivoting to. Okay, the reroll uplink is, like, always a broken augment. Really? If you take that, then you're just all in on Jade, aren't you? Okay, I'm very curious to see what he plays from here. By not building Gnar, and by taking this. Oh, is he looking to play, the Seraphine angle, perhaps? JG Slam, that doesn't seem very likely. Maybe it's Dawnbringer Mirage? Even if it is Dawnbringer Mirage, I find this a little sus. Probably would have just taken Uplink. Okay. I'm really interested to see what the angle is this game. He's playing highly flexible, which is really difficult. And he hasn't really high rolled much this game. No way, it's an Evoker Omsi game, yeah. Ace. Okay, well, there's the pivot. Into a 6 Jade board. And it's gonna be like Jace carry? The JG? Whoa. I mean, there's no way this is anywhere near good, right? I'm so interested in seeing where he takes this. Do we have a 7th Jade unit that we can put in? We probably don't, right? It's like literally impossible, isn't it? No, we have the Gnar. Or the Jax. Yeah, we could have 7 Jade in here. That's rough. You really wanted the BT. It's okay. Titans is not bad either. Yeah, those are the 2 highest priority here by far. I mean, it's a good Shi Oh Yu item. The problem is, like, we have 2 items stuck on Jace. We really need to hit a Jace too here. Oh, you can think about... He's pivoting back to the Syfen version. Which is, you know, better, usually. I was interested if it was actually going to be a heavy, like... Oh my god, he actually just Titans the Jace? Oh, it's actually Jace carry, the premier AP carry. Set. The problem is he's dying every round before the Ascension can proc. If he could actually live, be in a decent spot. Okay. He's level 8 now. Still holding on to these Jade units, which is kind of interesting. I mean, theoretically, you could get off Treasure Dragon something. Oh my god, how's he gonna stabilize this board? I mean, you just have to hit, right? Like, you could theoretically roll Soraka is good. Okay, and so after it's Soraka, he says, okay, fuck this, we're just gonna play 7 Jade. Which I think made a lot of sense. You have 0 items per Syfen, and you have no Pantheon. It doesn't really make any sense to play Syfen here. I think you actually have to play it. Just a more Jade version. Yeah, like, Syfen just doesn't do much for your comp with 0 items. Alright. I'm still so interested to see how he salvages this game. You just want some Shi Oh Yu items here, right? Or frontline items. Oh, that seems good as hell, yeah. Alright, I mean, if we can hit Jace too here, maybe there's a shot. Oh my goodness. I mean, so many... Got that, and then Gunblade. Oh. Blade who? I guess, no, you reforge. Reforge the sword. Look for, like, a Soraka item. Into Soraka? Not so bad. Not bad at all. Alright. But, like, to me, like, if I'm from this spot, this game looks like an 8th to me. I'm interested to see if he can salvage this into something better. I mean, the items don't look too bad, and I don't ever really play this AP Jace angle. And with Ascension, it doesn't seem like the worst thing. Is he not locking the shop? Okay, yeah, I feel like you have to lock it. Though it's a bit greedy, right? Because, you know, you have to wait an entire turn. Wow, he really rolls here, huh? Yeah, you can just sell this Soraka for Jace too. I mean, that's definitely worth it, right? Soraka 2, Soraka 1, it's not a huge diff, whereas like Jace 1, Jace 2 here is like game changing. Alright, so we hit the Jace with the AP items. Holy moly. Let's see how far this comp can go. because I never play this shit. The AP carry Jace angle. Fucking JG Titans. It's kind of in work. How much damage does he do here? We have no healing reduction, so it's actually kind of tough versus this board. Wait, I mean, we have Sunfire board, but the problem is, like, our fights are so long that, like, by the time Sunfire board is finished, we're still, like, only, you know, halfway through the fight. We're actually playing for a long fight, so Sunfire board means that our healing reduction runs out when we really need it. Ooh. That was really scary. Almost didn't... Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He was in full control, I'm sure. I mean, the Bartle with the Jace is really nice. This is the secret. Oh my god. Wait, Jace is actually kind of doing work. Oh, still, he's like losing every fight. But, I mean, with the Soraka and with how the early game went, like, the entire rest of the lobby is dying. Is it gonna be one of those situations where we somehow, like, lose out? I would still think about Sunfire here. Yeah, seems actually really useful on, like, Jax or Gnar. I wonder who it's better on. Gnar jumps into the middle of the team. Jax stays alive longer. Oh yeah, you just do that shit. Oh, that's so good. Okay. He says Gnar. It's better. That seems reasonable. He's gonna get more targets with it. He always has Show You on the edge. And then Jace, like, sort of in the middle, because you want Jace near the middle so that he can get into a big centralized location and hit a cast that hits a bunch of people. Can we beat this Asia board? With the Bartle, it seems pretty reasonable. Now that we have Show You 2. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Top 4 secured? Holy crap. Imagine playing this game into a top 4. This game seems like such a disaster when you think from an item standpoint. Like, when you think about the fact that you're clearly angling for, like, Syfen Shi Oh Yu, and then your drop from minions is, like, Rod tier or whatever it was like that. The fact that he can play this into a top 4 is quite impressive, I would say. There's also a board that I would not see many people play, like the actual AP carry Jace angle. It's pretty sick. Like, actually just, like, full on, like, Jace was the carry, and oh my god, he's doing work. It's probably just a 4th, though, right? Our board doesn't look strong enough to go, like, top 2 or anything like that. But I'm interested to see how the rest of the VOD plays out. But yeah, this is a really cool game. This is a really nice way of playing out this. And, I mean, like, the first aid kit, I think, was really cool to see him just say, like, okay, I'm just going to play this this Jade angle, and we're going to play AP carry Jace, which I don't think that many people are comfortable playing that. Yeah, the rest of the lobby looks pretty stacked. Yeah, I don't know if we can beat anyone else. I guess we'll see. I wasn't a believer in this comp initially, but maybe there's a shot. Oh, if the Lee Sin stays on the Jace, yeah, that seems quite tough for us to win. We're the lowest person, we could just be dead right here, depending on how many units live. It wasn't the worst fight ever. Oh, that guy went to 1, but we're just dead here. Wow, okay. So it's a 4th? It was actually almost a 3rd. That's incredible. I mean, I think this is a really well-played game to show you how to play when you don't hit. Like, this, I feel like, was a relatively low-roll game, items-wise, augments-wise, like hitting that Sunfire board as well, hitting that 3rd augment also was, like, pretty bad. And he managed to play into a top 4, so I think this is a really well-played game. Shows how to play flexibly and just sort of, like, pivot your game plan based on what items you hit. And, like, how to use AP items when you end up playing this kind of comp. And he, like, didn't get baited by the Syfen Shi Oh Yu version. He's always going to play the Jade version because Syfen doesn't make any sense here. Like, yeah, I think it's a very well played game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this VOD review. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, check my Twitch down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.